buongiorno, and welcome to Lisa's Italian Kitchen. Well, it's a typical weeknight, and I'm making an easy 15-minute tomato sauce to serve with pasta for my family. Absolutely delicious. This is pasta al tonno, or red sauce with tuna fish. I've coated the bottom of a large frying pan with extra virgin olive oil, because after you cook your pasta, you're going to put it into the sauce and farlo saltare, as we say, make it jump. We always coat our pasta in our saucepan to make sure the pasta is well coated. So to this olive oil, which is heating nicely, I'm going to add 8 cloves of chopped garlic. It's a lot of garlic, but this dish calls for it, and it makes all the difference. My garlic is nicely chopped, and I'm just going to let this saute. This is another very inventive, delicious dish with a wonderful combination of flavors from southern Italy, where we utilize tuna in a red sauce. It's a delicious, salty, briny combination. Speaking of briny, now that my garlic is sauteing beautifully, I have half a jar of capers chopped. I like to chop them as finely as I can, and I'm going to add that to the garlic. Stir it and just have this on medium heat, not too high. We don't want our garlic ever to burn, just to become nice and profumato, perfumed. There we go. Now, what I've done is I've taken a can of my San Marzano tomatoes, and when I buy them whole like this, what I do is run them through my blender when I can't find them crushed. It's hard to find San Marzano tomatoes crushed, so I just crush them myself. So what I'm going to do is, see that beautiful, the capers. Oh, I wish we had smell-o-vision. So the capers and the garlic are sauteing beautifully. This is 2 cans of imported Italian tuna. I personally love the Italian tuna. You can use any tuna of your choice. Just make sure it's packed in olive oil, because we don't want any watery tuna. We're going to add this and saute as well. Again, keeping this on medium heat. Just blending the flavors of the garlic, the capers, and the tuna. So now with the tuna, you have the delicious saltiness, the brininess of the capers, and the wonderful aromatic garlic. So we're forming a beautiful paste here, or pate, if you will, with our extra virgin olive oil. To this, we're adding 1 can of crushed San Marzano tomatoes. Perfect. And that's it. Now remember, we're not going to add any salt to this, because the tuna is already salty, as are the capers. But I always like to add a little bit of freshly ground black pepper to give it just a little kick. If you want even more of a kick, feel free to add some crushed red pepper. But I'm not going to do that this evening. Now, if you don't want to buy the San Marzano tomatoes and run them through your blender, always remember that you can use, for your convenience, Lisa's Italian Sunday sauces, the classic red. Just 1 jar is perfect. Available at Whole Foods and, of course, on my website. Okay, so here we have our delicious sauce. Look at that, 5 to 10 minutes. I let it simmer for a little while. Cook 1 pound of the pasta of your choice. Personally, with a sauce like this that has some bits and pieces, I like to use an eliche rotini, which is like a corkscrew, or even a penne with the lines, the penne rigate. Not a really huge pasta like a rigatoni. I'd use the eliche cavatappi, which I love, which are twisted. And then the tuna and the capers that are all chopped. get nicely, they're all in the pasta, so you get the sauce with every bite. That's it. Another 10-minute, delicious, authentic Italian weeknight sauce for your family. Let me just taste it, make sure it's blended perfectly. I have caper and the perfect bite. Caper, tuna, and garlic. Delicious. The savory, the salty, the richness of the San Marzano, a perfect combination. What a lovely weeknight dinner. Buon appetito. Tutti a tavola. Ciao, ciao.